Our journey with Informix 4GL applications spans for over 3 decades, during which we've encountered and overcome numerous hurdles in various 4GL application projects. Our extensive experience has deepened our understanding of the unique challenges faced by 4GL application owners. We've leveraged this knowledge to refine our toolchain, ensuring it meets the evolving needs of our clients by placing a strong emphasis on flexibility and adaptability. At the heart of Lycia Development Suite lies our commitment to providing highly adaptable solutions, which will fully incorporate your 4GL apps into today's fast-pacing digital world. Thank you for being here today. Let us recall the challenges the 4GL application owners face, and tell you how we address those. Discover now how Lycia Development Suite can aid you in going beyond limitations of legacy, and how it breathes life into 4GL by fully integrating it with many modern, prominent technologies. First of all, in Informix 4GL, the user feedback is complicated. There is no UI, just character terminals, and no mouse and touch functionality. The classic apps don't have interaction or integration with other applications and services, and lack code auto-completion. Second, the application written in Informix 4GL has a strict platform dependency. The application's inability to deploy with preferred databases and operating systems restricts flexibility. Third, the development and support of such applications require qualified 4GL developers. Also, the architecture of such apps can't answer to the present-day calls. The business and presentation logic are tightly coupled, hindering scalability. The challenge number 5 revolves around the legacy nature of classic 4GL. It lacks support, updates, and modern enhancements. That can lead to security vulnerabilities and compatibility issues. Informix 4GL lacks advanced language features, and adding new features relies on the knowledge of C and ESQL-C. That increases the complexity of extending the language. Additionally, the outdated development environment with limited tools impairs efficiency. In 2025, all applications must follow best practices in both development and user experience. Here lies the subset of limitations of classic 4GL. For instance, integrating Informix 4GL applications with modern systems and APIs is difficult, or, in some cases, impossible at all. New business rules necessitate the usage of SQL and NoSQL as well, while Informix 4GL does not natively support NoSQL databases. Is your 4GL app cloud ready? Informix 4GL lacks compatibility with cloud computing, making migration to the cloud environments very difficult. Also, the development of i4GL compiler ceased 20 years ago, resulting in stagnation, lack of innovations, and impediment to the modernization. i4GL programs lack the ability to communicate with each other, impeding seamless operation and collaboration. Scaling i4GL applications for growing workloads requires costly optimization efforts. Legacy technology has an uncertain future and makes extending and developing applications expensive. Now, let's talk about web service capabilities, or rather the lack of a native support for REST APIs in i4GL, which hinders the ability to consume and publish web services. For classic 4GL, there's a constant need to juggle maintenance and modernization. Also, there may be a gap in documentation efforts if the documentation has not been established or properly maintained. And, finally, some of you may have tried to fully rewrite the applications and faced the difficulties in it that made you decide against rewriting attempts. Here is where Lycia can help resolve all of these issues while keeping your business logic, modernize your apps without a significant code rewriting, and facilitate the success of your products considering the present-day market demands. For years, our technical team has guided many companies through application transformation and migration to the cloud. We offer 3 modes of operation for your development projects: a remote installation, meaning that the development and runtime application servers will be located in the cloud; a local installation, on the hardware physically located on the premises; and a hybrid solution, where the servers can be located in the office and off the premises, with sharing and synchronizing the sources. The Querix cloud solution provides you with the range of benefits right away. First of all, the onboarding is fast. The developers can start coding instantly from any web browser, as no local setup is required. Second, we make sure there's an enhanced, real-time collaboration and no app downtime. Third, the scaling is based off your actual usage, ensuring cost efficiency. Here you can take a look at our IDE, Lycia VS Code extension, that was created with the needs of both a 4GL developer and a business owner in mind. With Lycia, you can boost your productivity, minimize modernization and scaling costs, and maximize your results. Lycia is the ultimate adaptive 4GL solution. It enhances productivity by providing low-code development techniques to accelerate time to market. It uses a flexible approach to your app's digital transformation to meet your specific requirements. Lycia also offers a seamless web service integration with an automatic REST API creation at app deployment and the CI/CD approach. Besides, every application built and deployed using Lycia is provided with advanced UI features, as those are expected from any modern application. With Lycia, you'll also be able to savor the exciting integration of 4GL with AI. You will not only receive all the advantages of Lycia as a 4GL tailored IDE, but also a first-class 360-degree service. Querix embodies decades of accumulated experience with Informix applications, provides personalized support and consultation, offers database and OS porting services along with the robust security and authentication solutions. On top of that, we offer you our deep web development expertise with CSS, themes, graphical forms, client-side JavaScript, and other technologies and solutions. We take care about the efficient application transformation and functionality extension, code review and enhancements, comprehensive documentation creation, customized graphical menus to launch your programs, and personalized training. How many changes will the project face? That depends on how many edits your project needs on its way towards modernization, and also on your choices, because Lycia is made to be flexible to execute your exact requests. Let's look at 3 approaches. The first one is a no-code changes approach. You can use CSS and Lycia themes to improve the UI, offer REST service endpoints, and improve forms and screens by replacing the text fields with widgets. The second approach is the minor code changes one. Opt for a modern, dynamic form layout, UI with responsive design, and a REST client. The third approach, with major code changes, suggests modernizing your code by utilizing the vast range of Lycia enhancements, upgrading your app's functionality or rewriting parts of the application using Lycia low-code, your everyday assistant for handling common and repeating coding tasks. Lycia replaces a character terminal, providing a graphic user interface, builds a browser-ready versions of the programs, creates web services, and conducts deployment to modern infrastructures including cloud ones. It also removes database vendor dependency of the application. Here are the examples of our digital transformation of legacy 4GL apps. The Alps project was a huge application suite with over 11 million lines of C and 4GL code. We have aided in its transitioning from IBM AIX to Linux, focusing on preserving the core aspects of the project. The customer's request also concerned changes to the UI without adding modern form layouts, dynamic containers, client-side JavaScript, or UI API calls, so we've aided in changing the UI solely with CSS. Currently, the project integrates and utilizes Lycia Web API REST services and Lycia implementation of 0MQ asynchronous messaging. The legacy open-source CRM system, Candu, required changes to keep up with the growing demands. First of all, we did the porting for Linux and Windows compatibility to provide a smooth operation on both and broaden the system's accessibility. Then, we did the form enhancement with common templates, applying them to all forms for a consistent and user-friendly interface. Next, we've updated some of the 4GL syntax for more clarity and better performance. Another step was the transition to combo boxes, the replacement for static lookup lists and tables to simplify user interaction. And from the UI/UX point, we have enhanced the look and feel of the application interface using CSS. The transformation of the Insight Insurance application is a full app transformation using Lycia low-code, from a character terminal app written using 4Gen tools to the online cloud-based application. More specifically, the transformation included porting for Linux and Windows, porting for Informix and Azure, using multiple dialogues, drawing reports in text, ASCII, and graphical format, PDF, transition to combo boxes, minor 4GL refinements, and UI skin refinement with CSS. You're probably already curious, what is Lycia low-code and how can it improve the development? Let us answer those questions. It is a low-code assistant for automating common and repetitive developer tasks at runtime without any code generation. It has a multiple database table support, can transform 4gen generated applications, and comes in a form of a library. Lycia can elevate your app with all the benefits of containerization, consistent and isolated environment, cost-effectiveness, fast deployment, and mobility, the ability to run your applications anywhere. Lycia offers an extensive support of containers and virtual machines. Also, you can only choose to install the Lycia components you need, use any Linux flavor, and utilize rich and convenient command line interface. Balance the load and use your resources most efficiently with Lycia and Kubernetes. We provide load balancing and high availability of your apps, hot deployment and, thus, no downtime, and a metrics-based auto-scaling. Kubernetes ensures portability and flexibility, rapid scaling, and a capability to operate cloud-native applications regardless of the environment and underlying infrastructure. Our IDE combines the power of Visual Studio Code and the specificity of 4GL supporting toolset. VS Code is free, open source, cross-platform, and simple in use. It has many opportunities of tweaking the workflow with extensions, is equipped with a version control support, and has an active community. Lycia VS Code extension is a solution for simplifying, optimizing, and boosting the work of a 4GL developer, along with granting the opportunities of integration of 4GL apps with present-day technologies. API is the future of a distributed computing. It provides a better system reliability due to the client-server autonomy, a uniform interface as a standardized way to communicate, a layered architecture for system scalability and security, and stateless interactions for performance and reliability. We made it possible for each program built using Lycia to become a web service after just a simple compilation. You can expose any function by adding the web_ prefix and use our REST API methods for the program to communicate with third-party web services. Let us tell you more about asynchronous messaging capabilities in Lycia. We've integrated ZeroMQ library with 4GL for seamless distributed messaging between 4GL apps and apps written in any other language with messaging capabilities, with no need to use a database or a file system. Lycia features also contain JSON, BSON, XML data interchange formats, hashmap, or dictionary, data structure, regular expression patterns, and passing variables by reference or value. So, summarizing Lycia Development Suite's capabilities and features, it will assist you in transforming your 4GL project, preserving the business logic. With Lycia, you'll be able to work with the same database, recompile and deploy your program to the cloud, extend its visual look with XML and CSS, make a responsive full-screen mode layout. You also can choose between developing programs locally or remotely. You will enjoy VS Code's convenience while editing and debugging 4GL programs, and create new forms easily with a visual tool for their creation, the Form Builder. You'll be able to create and publish web services with the REST API. To the top of that, Lycia facilitates extending the functionality of existing and new program sources in a low-code way, with our amazing assistant to tackle repeating and typical coding tasks, Lycia Low-Code. Lycia modernizes legacy Informix applications, bringing them up to par with modern developments, thus saving significant development costs. Lycia Development Framework offers a contemporary software development platform with a CI/CD approach, making it a valid choice for modernization projects. All applications developed with Lycia inherently feature web services with REST API, facilitating easy integration with other applications. Security measures such as encryption, SSL, and MFA ensure robust protection for the applications. AI and cognitive AI capabilities allow applications to learn from business logic and generate more accurate responses, enhancing user experience through API integration. Lycia. 4GL redefined. Find our demo and training videos, documentation, and other information on Querix website, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook, or contact us directly, and we'll be happy to help.